Welcome back to our channel, Old Valuable Coins Collection. Today, we're diving into a gem of American numismatics, the 2002 Louisiana State Quarter. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin has some fascinating stories and value that might surprise you. So, let's get into it. First, let's set the scene. The Louisiana Quarter is part of the 50 State Quarters program, a beloved series launched by the U.S. Mint to celebrate each state's unique heritage. Released in 2002, this coin represents Louisiana, the Pelican State, known for its vibrant culture, rich history, and of course, the iconic Mardi Gras celebrations. On this quarter, you'll see a stunning depiction of the Louisiana State Quarter's reverse side. It features a majestic pelican, a symbol of the state, nesting on a branch with 3 chicks. The design also includes a fleur-de-lis, reflecting Louisiana's French heritage. This coin captures the spirit of the state in a way that's both artistic and historically significant. Now, let's talk value. This coin is part of the quarter series that was released in the early 2000s, so it's still relatively recent in the grand scheme of things. But don't be fooled, its value can vary. If you have a standard circulation coin, you might only get face value, 25 cents, if you were to sell it or spend it. However, if you've got a coin in mint condition, particularly one that's been graded as MS-65 or higher, you could be looking at a value of anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000. Rare errors or coins with unique characteristics can sometimes fetch more, depending on demand and condition. Finally, its market value is $53,000, so, if you're sifting through your change or checking your coin collection, don't overlook this little treasure. Even if you don't find a high-value coin, each one holds a piece of history and a story to tell. Welcome back to our channel, Old Valuable Coins Collection. Today, we're diving into a gem of American numismatics, the 2002 Louisiana State Quarter. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin has some fascinating stories and value that might surprise you. So, let's get into it. First, let's set the scene. The Louisiana Quarter is part of the 50 State Quarters program, a beloved series launched by the U.S. Mint to celebrate each state's unique heritage. Released in 2002, this coin represents Louisiana, the Pelican State, known for its vibrant culture, rich history, and of course, the iconic Mardi Gras celebrations. On this quarter, you'll see a stunning depiction of the Louisiana State Quarter's reverse side. It features a majestic pelican, a symbol of the state, nesting on a branch with 3 chicks. The design also includes a fleur-de-lis, reflecting Louisiana's French heritage. This coin captures the spirit of the state in a way that's both artistic and historically significant. Now, let's talk value. This coin is part of the quarter series that was released in the early 2000s, so it's still relatively recent in the grand scheme of things. But don't be fooled, its value can vary. If you have a standard circulation coin, you might only get face value, 25 cents, if you were to sell it or spend it. However, if you've got a coin in mint condition, particularly one that's been graded as MS-65 or higher, you could be looking at a value of anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000. Rare errors or coins with unique characteristics can sometimes fetch more, depending on demand and condition. Finally, its market value is $53,000, so, if you're sifting through your change or checking your coin collection, don't overlook this little treasure. Even if you don't find a high-value coin, each one holds a piece of history and a story to tell. Today, we're uncovering the secrets of a fascinating piece of American coinage, the 2000 Virginia State Quarter. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about what makes this quarter so special, you're in the right place. Let's dive in and discover the story and value behind this unique coin. Let's start with a bit of history. The Virginia Quarter is part of the 50 State Quarters program, which was a huge hit in the late 90s and early 2000s. Released in 2000, this quarter celebrates Virginia, the Old Dominion, and one of the original 13 colonies. On this quarter, you'll find a beautiful depiction of the state's rich history. The reverse side features the iconic image of the Commonwealth's first governor, Patrick Henry, along with the state's motto, Sic Semper Tyrannis, which means, thus always to tyrants. It's a powerful reminder of Virginia's role in shaping American history. Now, let's talk value. While a quarter from this series is generally worth its face value, 25 cents, there's more to the story if you're into collecting. If your 2000 Virginia quarter is in excellent condition, particularly if it's graded as MS65 or higher, it can be worth around $20,000 to $40,000. Coins in perfect mint condition, or those with unique errors, might fetch a bit more. For those of you who are serious collectors, rare varieties or mint errors can make a big difference. Some collectors have found quarters with interesting mistakes, such as double strikes or misprints, which can be worth significantly more depending on their rarity and condition. Finally, its market value is $51,000, so, if you've got a 2000 Virginia quarter tucked away, it might just be worth a closer look. Even if it's not a high-value item, it's a piece of American history that's worth cherishing. Today, we're taking a closer look at a classic piece of American numismatic history, the 2001 Kentucky State Quarter. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just discovering the world of coins, this quarter has some intriguing details and value that you won't want to miss. Let's dive in. Released in 2001, the Kentucky Quarter is part of the 50 State Quarters program, a series that celebrated each state's unique heritage. Known as the Bluegrass State, Kentucky is famous for its rich traditions, including horse racing, bourbon, and bluegrass music. On this quarter, you'll see a beautifully detailed design that pays tribute to Kentucky's legacy. The reverse side features a thoroughbred racehorse, an iconic symbol of Kentucky's famous horse racing industry, along with the state's name and the phrase, "My Old Kentucky Home," a nod to the state's beloved song and its cultural heritage. Now, let's talk value. If you're just looking at your everyday circulated 2001 Kentucky quarter, it's worth its face value, 25 cents. But hold on. If you have a coin in excellent condition, especially if it's been graded as MS65 or higher, you might see it valued between $10,000 and $20,000. And here's where it gets interesting. Some collectors are on the lookout for specific errors or rare varieties. For example, quarters with minting errors or unusual die varieties can sometimes fetch a premium. So, if you come across a quarter with a unique feature, it might just be worth a closer look. If you're exploring your change jar or digging through old collections, don't overlook the 2001 Kentucky Quarter. Finally, its market value is $50,000. Even if it's not a high-value coin, it's a piece of American history and a celebration of Kentucky's vibrant heritage. And that wraps up our spotlight on the 2001 Kentucky State Quarter. Today, we're diving into a truly unique piece of American coinage, the 2009 Virgin Islands Quarter. If you're curious about what makes this quarter stand out and what it's worth, you're in for a treat. Let's explore. Released in 2009, this quarter is part of the U.S. Territories Quarters program, a series that celebrated the territories of the United States. The Virgin Islands Quarter pays tribute to one of our beautiful Caribbean territories, known for its stunning beaches, vibrant culture, and rich history. Check out the design on this quarter. The reverse side features a majestic ship, the SS Virgin Islands, sailing through the Caribbean waves. Above the ship, you'll see a charming depiction of the island's palm trees and the iconic U.S. Virgin Islands inscription. It's a tribute to the territory's maritime heritage and natural beauty. Now, let's talk value. For those of you with a regular circulated 2009 Virgin Islands quarter, it's worth its face value, 25 cents. But hold on. If your quarter is in pristine condition, particularly if it's graded as MS65 or higher, it can be valued between $10,000 and $30,000. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Collectors often look for quarters with specific mint errors or rare varieties. For example, any unusual defects or variations from the standard design can increase a coin's value. If you find one of these unique pieces, it might be worth significantly more. So, whether you're sifting through your change or browsing through your collection, keep an eye out for the 2009 Virgin Islands quarter. Finally, its market value is $59,000. Even if it's a high-value coin, it's a beautiful piece of American history and a celebration of the Virgin Islands' unique heritage. Today, we're diving into a classic piece of American numismatic history, the 1986 quarter dollar. This coin might look simple, but there's more to it than meets the eye. If you're curious about its value and what makes it special, stick around, let's set the stage. The 1986 quarter is part of the regular series of quarters, which feature the iconic George Washington portrait on the obverse side. But what makes this year's coin intriguing? Let's explore. On the 1986 quarter, you'll see the familiar image of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. This design has been a staple of the quarter since 1932, marking the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth. The 1986 issue doesn't have a special design on the reverse side, just the classic eagle, and that's where the value conversation begins. Now, let's talk value. For most 1986 quarters in regular circulation, you're looking at face value, 25 cents. But if you have a coin in excellent condition, particularly if it's graded as MS65 or higher, you could see values ranging from $10,000 to $20,000. The real excitement comes when you look for special varieties or mint errors. For instance, coins from the Philadelphia Mint, without a mint mark, or Denver Mint, with a D mint mark, that have unique errors can be worth more. Rare varieties or coins with unique characteristics, like slight misprints, can fetch higher prices among collectors. If you're going through your change or checking your coin collection, don't overlook the 1986 quarter. Even if it's a high-value item, it's a part of a long-standing series with a rich history. Finally, its market value is $59,000. And it might just have some hidden value. Today, we're diving into a fascinating corner of numismatics, the 2016 Cumberland Gap Quarter. If you're a coin collector or just curious about what's hiding in your pocket change, stick around because we're going to explore the value and worth of this unique coin. Let's get started. This is the 2016 Cumberland Gap Quarter, part of the America the Beautiful series. But what makes this coin so special? Let's take a closer look. On the obverse, we have the classic George Washington portrait, as seen on all quarters since 1932. But it's the reverse side that really catches the eye. The reverse features a stunning design showcasing the Cumberland Gap National Historical Park, located on the border of Kentucky, Tennessee, and Virginia. The design highlights the historic gap through which settlers passed in the 18th and 19th centuries, opening up the West to expansion. So, what's the value of this coin? Well, if you're just looking for its face value, it's 25 cents. But as with many collectible coins, its worth can vary. The value can depend on a few factors. The Cumberland Gap Quarter was minted at Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. A quarter with a D or S mint mark might be more valuable. Look out for any errors or unique features. Error coins can sometimes be worth more to collectors. As of now, a Cumberland Gap Quarter in average circulated condition is worth about 25 cents. However, if you have one in uncirculated or mint condition, you might see values ranging from $10,000 to $20,000. Rare variants or error coins could even fetch more. If you're a collector, keep an eye out for these quarters in your change. Finally, its market value is $40,000. They're not just pieces of currency but pieces of American history. And who knows? You might just have a gem hiding in your pocket. Today, we've got something special for you. We're talking about the 1998 United States quarter dollar. Yes, that's right, the one from almost 3 decades ago. But what makes this coin so intriguing? Let's find out. First off, let's take a closer look at this coin. The 1998 quarter is part of the series known as the 50 State Quarters program. This program was a huge hit, featuring designs that represented each state. In 1998, the designs for the states of New Hampshire, Kentucky, and Massachusetts were released. Now, let's break down each of these quarters to see what makes them unique and how they impact their value. First up, the New Hampshire Quarter. It features the Old Man of the Mountain, a rock formation that was a symbol of the state until it collapsed in 2003. This quarter was released in 1999 but was minted in 1998. It's a great example of state pride. But does this history make it valuable? In circulated condition, this quarter is worth its face value, 25 cents. However, if you've got a coin that's uncirculated or in mint condition, its value can range from $10,000 to $20,000. If you've got a special error coin or one from a limited minting, you might be looking at a higher price. Next, we have the Kentucky Quarter. Released in 1998, this quarter showcases a thoroughbred horse, a nod to Kentucky's horse racing heritage. It's a beautiful design that captures the essence of the bluegrass state. Again, a regular circulated Kentucky Quarter is worth 25 cents. But, in mint condition or uncirculated, its value can range from $10,000 to $30,000. And, if you're lucky enough to find a quarter with any unique errors, it could fetch even more. Last but not least, the Massachusetts Quarter. Featuring the Minutemen statue, it honors the state's role in the American Revolution. This quarter really stands out with its historical significance. Much like the others, a regular Massachusetts quarter is worth its face value of 25 cents. But for those in pristine condition, expect values from $10,000 to $60,000. And again, special errors or mint marks can increase its worth. So, there you have it, the 1998 United States quarters and their values. While individually they might be worth a fortune, if you're a collector, finding these coins in great condition or with unique features can be quite rewarding. Have you come across any of these quarters in your coin hunting? Let us know in the comments below. Today, we're diving into a special piece of American currency, the 2017 Ozark Riverways Quarter. What makes this quarter so unique, and why should you care? Stick around to find out. Released in 2017, the Ozark Riverways Quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series, which celebrates the natural wonders and historical landmarks across the United States. This particular quarter honors the Ozark National Scenic Riverways, located in Missouri. The Ozark Riverways is a stunning area known for its clear, spring-fed rivers and picturesque landscapes. It was the first national park established to protect a river system. So, it's no surprise that this quarter features a beautiful design showcasing a floating canoeist against a backdrop of lush forest and river scenery. But let's talk value. When it comes to quarters like the 2017 Ozark Riverways, several factors can influence their worth. In circulated condition, this quarter is worth its face value, 25 cents. However, if you're lucky enough to have one in mint condition or better, you're looking at a value ranging from $1 to $2. The real magic happens if you find a coin with special features. Look out for quarters with unique errors or mint marks. Some rare errors, like double dies or off-center strikes, can significantly increase a coin's value. For instance, certain error coins from this series can fetch between $10,000 and $20,000 depending on their rarity and condition. Collectors also pay attention to the coin's grade, from its strike quality to the preservation of its original luster. Coins graded as MS 65 or higher can be worth more, and those graded as MS 67 or above can command even higher prices. To maximize your collection's value, keep your coins in protective holders and store them in a cool, dry place. This will help maintain their condition and preserve their worth over time. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 2017 Ozark Riverways Quarter is a fantastic addition to any collection. Its beautiful design and connection to a historic national landmark make it a piece worth cherishing. Have you come across this quarter in your coin hunting adventures? Or maybe you found a special error coin. Drop your stories and questions in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Today, we're exploring a special piece of American history, the 2004 Lewis and Clark 5-cent nickel. Ever wondered why this nickel is so unique and what it's worth? Stick around, because we're about to embark on a numismatic adventure. Released in 2004, This nickel is part of the Westward Journey series, which commemorates the Lewis and Clark expedition. This series is particularly fascinating because it celebrates one of the most significant explorations in American history. For those who need a quick refresher, Lewis and Clark were commissioned by President Thomas Jefferson to explore the newly acquired Louisiana territory and find a route to the Pacific Ocean. Their journey opened up the western frontier and paved the way for American expansion. The 2004 Lewis and Clark nickel features two distinct designs. The first design shows the famous Corps of Discovery members, Lewis and Clark, alongside a riverboat and the keelboat they used during their expedition. The second design, which was released later that year, depicts the iconic Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman who played a crucial role in the expedition as a guide and interpreter. But let's talk value. In its regular, circulated form, this nickel is worth just 5 cents. But as with many coins, condition and rarity can significantly affect its value. So, what should you be looking for? First off, if you've got an uncirculated coin, you're looking at a value between $10,000 and $20,000. The more pristine the condition, the higher the grade, the more it's worth. Coins graded as MS-65 or higher can sometimes fetch up to $40,000. Now, here's where it gets exciting. Look out for special features. Some Lewis and Clark nickels have unique mint errors or variations. For example, a nickel with a double die or an off-center strike could be worth more to collectors. These rare errors can sometimes bring in anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000 or more, depending on their rarity and condition. Another thing to consider is the mint mark. This nickel was minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, so check your coin for the P or D mint mark. Although the mint mark itself doesn't significantly impact value, collectors appreciate knowing the origin of their coins. Overall, the 2004 Lewis and Clark nickel is a fantastic addition to any collection, not just for its historical significance but also for its potential value. Finally, its market value is $54,000. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this nickel offers a glimpse into a pivotal moment in American history. Have you found any of these nickels in your change? Or maybe you've come across a rare error? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a truly historic coin, the 2004 Louisiana Purchase nickel. Curious about its value and significance? Let's dive right in. This nickel is part of the Westward Journey series, which commemorates the Lewis and Clark expedition and the Louisiana Purchase. The Louisiana Purchase was a monumental event in American history, where the U.S. acquired a vast territory from France in 1803, doubling the size of the country overnight. Imagine that, 828,000 square miles of land, stretching from the Mississippi River to the Rocky Mountains, added to the United States for just $15,000 million. That's less than 3 cents an acre. This purchase paved the way for westward expansion and played a crucial role in shaping the nation. The 2004 Louisiana Purchase nickel features a captivating design. On the reverse side, you'll see a depiction of the historic event, including an image of President Thomas Jefferson, who orchestrated the purchase, alongside a dramatic representation of the land deal. So, what about its value? In its regular, circulated form, this nickel is worth just 5 cents. But as with many collectible coins, factors like condition and rarity can impact its worth. If you've got an uncirculated or mint condition nickel, you're looking at a value between $1 and $2. For those in mint condition, graded as MS-65 or higher, values can range from $30,000 to $50,000. Here's where it gets exciting. Look out for special features or errors. Some Louisiana Purchase nickels might have unique mint errors like double dies or off-center strikes. These rarities can be worth a lot more to collectors. For instance, a rare error coin might fetch between $10 and $50 or more, depending on its condition and rarity. Don't forget to check for mint marks. The Louisiana Purchase nickel was minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, so look for the P or D mint mark. Finally, its market value is $50,000. While the mint mark itself doesn't drastically affect value, collectors appreciate knowing the origin of their coins. Whether you're a history buff or a coin collector, the 2004 Louisiana Purchase nickel is a great addition to any collection. It's not just a piece of currency but a token of a pivotal moment in American history. Have you stumbled upon any of these historic nickels in your change? Or perhaps you found a rare error? Share your discoveries and thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this exploration into numismatics, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!